Good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. James with Team Finish Strong here on a beautiful Thursday afternoon, getting ready to do the tour of Watopia Stage 2. And this is another long one, 27 kilometers, so a little bit longer than the last one. We might be at this for about an hour tonight. But double XP as always, and also another relatively flat course. And I suppose I should get over and join the group, huh? What do you think? Should I wait? Here we go. We'll wait to 10 seconds. And then here we go. 10, 9, 8. Look at that. Bam. Instant. Okay. That's because we were already over in that part of town. All right, guys. I don't know what kind of wattage I'm going to be doing tonight. I kind of held a steady 1.5 last time. I may try to do that. This is an hour effort, and I would prefer to keep it light today. So we'll see. Probably no more than 1.5. In fact, I'll probably just do maybe 1.1. Like Bernie, right? If Bernie was here, I would be riding with her today. So we'll see. Even though we don't have pacer bots like Bernie with us, we are on the road. We're getting out here. We've got a whole bunch of people. We don't know exactly yet. There we go. 493 folks with us today. Surely there's going to be some folks that I can hang with at 1.1 watts per kilo. Thank you for the ride-ons. I don't think I'll have a chance to get them all. And damn it. Whack-a-mole ride-ons. Here we go. Bam. Missed it again. Okay, there we go. Okay. As I get dropped from probably the last of the group here. Let's see. How are we doing? Okay, I still got some folks behind me. I am not dead last. With 500 folks, I would have to believe there's got to be some folks that I can ride with at my pace. Well, this is a live event, folks. Those of you who are familiar with Zwift, you can jump on and ride with us. So, well, I'm not going to be able to catch you in time. You can ride with us. This is a live event for double XP. So if you're looking to level up, this is the tour that you absolutely cannot miss. Now for me, I'm level 51, so points don't mean much to me nowadays. Thank you, Muller. Let's see if I can try to catch that one. Got it. Okay. Truth of the matter is, I don't really need the XP anymore. In fact, a part of me looked at how beautiful it was outside, and I almost was tempted to skip stage 2 as a result. But I thought, you know what, I'll jump on here. This This is, after all, the tour of Watopia. How can you miss it? I'm really looking forward to seeing what we're going to turn into tonight. Last stage, it was dinosaurs. What's the guess tonight, folks? Those of you who have already done the stage, do not spoil it for the rest of us. I'm curious as to what it is we will be riding as today in one of the things. Maybe they won't even do it. Maybe they'll psych us out and instead give us a whole bunch of power-ups instead. We'll see. If I can just keep my heart rate below 130 tonight, I will be happy. This is a rolling course tonight. So what we have is we have Watopia's waistband. So we've got a little bit of everything. It is kind of like a shepherd's pie of cycling tonight. We have some flat course, which we are partaking of right now, and then we'll be getting into some bumpy sections and even some dirt sections. So there's really no perfect bike, I think, for this particular course, although if you wanted to err on the side of an aero setup like this person beside me has, then you're probably doing okay. Although I wouldn't necessarily pick the Madone frame necessarily. But if you are at a lower level, well, technically that wheel set is not at a lower level, so I'm not exactly sure why they chose the Madone. Maybe they don't have enough drops for the better bikes. But yeah, an aero setup probably will not be all that bad of a choice, considering how much time we're spending flat or downhill. So I'm sure somebody's figured out all of these things. There might even be a website to tell you all that stuff nowadays. All right, I'm really enjoying the pace here, and I appreciate that. Some folks are already kicking off their power-ups here. There they go. I'm, on the other hand, I'm probably going to wait at least until I get over this little bump. This 1% bump that's coming up. Oh no! Did you see that, folks? I'm only getting 40 XP now. So my bonus XP is done. My bonus XP is done. No more bonus XP. That is a shame. All right. Well, hey folks, if you want to chat, we've got a chat window here. Feel free to use a power-up first. Feel free to talk to me and let me know what you think about the Tour Watopia. How's it doing? Any of you leveled up already? I might actually, if you look at my graph here, I might actually get a chance to level up to 52 here. It's quite possible. Not out of the realm of possibility. We've got 5 stages in this thing, so I might be able to do it. I don't know. Tonight is one of the longer ones I'm riding. Maybe the bonus XP will really put me over the top. I don't intend to ride these stages multiple times like some folks have been doing, and certainly I would encourage you to do so. If leveling up is your thing, if that's what's in your crosshairs for the tour of Watopia, then go for it. I think there's no shame in doing the level again and again and again. And let me tell you, like I said the last broadcast, this is just all desserts here. We've got all goodies. The only thing better would be to put us all on Tron bikes, right? So that we could have maximum aero for a varied course like this, or maybe getting a disc wheel. That's a real treat. Maybe get a disc wheel set up temporarily. I hate to use my aero not knowing whether I'm getting one, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yep, we're back to dinosaurs again. Nothing new. Okay. Well, I certainly could use the aero with the dinosaur setup, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm in front. And we got those little tails wagging. That's interesting that the person in front of us does not is not a dinosaur. Look at that, folks. Check it out. No dinosaur. How did they get away with that? Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. They have potentially found an advantage here out on Tempest Fugit. We have, folks, we've only got 4 dinos in our little group here. Maybe we'll go a little bit higher. Okay, yeah, a little group of 4 here. Not too bad. We'll be able to keep moving here at a decent pace. We're probably doing maybe about 19 miles an hour. Somewhere between 19 and 20, not quite 20. Although that little pack of 3 is starting to move away here. And I'll probably let them go. They're doing over 2 watts a kilo. I'm not interested in that today. But then again, if I'm going to be dropped and I'm not to be seen again by any pack, then maybe this is what I have to do. I don't know. We will see. It's hard to judge the following distance here when we are so much bigger. I don't know if the following distance is the same or extended with these dino outfits. Probably not. Looks like I'm not catching the little gruppetto there. Looks like we missed it. What you all got planned? You all doing the tour of Watopia? You all on stage 2? Already done stage 2? What's going on with you? I'm just going to be looking forward to getting through all 5 stages. Lord willing, I might be able to spice it up on one of these stages here before it's all finished. I do happen to say I like this course. Although we are just a tiny fraction of the way in. We've got a long road ahead of us, no pun intended. Once again, I'm going to take a look at an overhead. We're kind of isolated here, folks. We got maybe a group back there. Yep. Little group back there, probably going a little bit on the slower side, so we may not catch up. Looks like me and Pirate Pack are going to have to work together here. All right, T. Sullivan, thank you. Well, we've got an hour kill, folks. If you have anything you want to chat about, feel free to join in. For those of you who are local to the upstate of South Carolina, I'm probably going to be doing a group ride on the Swamp Rabbit Trail coming up. As soon as it gets nicer, more consistently warm, I will be doing that. So if you're not already a member of our Strava Club, I would encourage you to sign up and look for those group rides. We have a variety of group rides that we sometimes post. You just got to keep an eye out in the club forum for that. All right. Well, you know, if I really wanted to, I could leave Pirate behind and try to grab onto that little group, but I don't think it's really necessary. We'll have that climb coming up out of the flatlands here. I can probably catch them then if they're still within striking range. All right. So what we got here in my setup is a Tron bike. It's not the official name. It is officially... what is it officially called? Man, I have been using it, the Tron name, for so long, I can't remember what it's officially called. What is it called? Definitely not Tron. That's its nickname. The concept. Zwift concept bike. That's what it's called. And some of you may know that they actually tried to do an indoor trainer that looked like that. I think last year they started an effort to market the Zwift concept trainer, indoor trainer, as a complete bike setup. And I don't know if you could separate the trainer from the bike portion so that you could attach a separate bike, but it almost became a real thing until funding dried up. But you still have the virtual option. Now this little guy here, he'll cost you a pretty penny to get. You have to ride. First of all, you have to be in the Everesting challenge, and I think that's what it's called. It's been so long since I've done it. You go into the challenges section and you look for the one that's Mount Everest. And once you complete the Mount Everest challenge, you're not finished. You have to do a total of, and I'm not exaggerating this, 50,000 meters of climbing you have to do. In total, 50,000 meters of climbing to get this bike. It is literally the amount of height you would reach to get into outer space. So I have climbed the distance from sea level to outer space to get this bike. It's crazy. 50,000 meters. Yep. Took me about a year. I think it was about a year to do it. I think it's worth it. They have come out with some better frames that are slightly better suited to certain courses. There we go. All right. Don't want to lose this group. We've come out with some better frames, like for flat courses and for pure hill climbs. But I still think the concept, aka Tron bike, is still probably one of the best all-rounders you can have. So, still worth getting. If nothing else, just to add it to your collection. It is a very beautiful bike. You can change the colors, obviously, to whatever suits you. And look at this, I am leading the pack today. Where's my front-on view here? There we go. I am the tip of the spear. Well, not anymore. We got somebody more motivated. And no less on the Zwift 1.0 bike. The original bike. So we've got a blend of bikes here. We've got some mid-level bikes. We've got a lot of concept bikes here. Some entry-level bikes. Some mid-range here with the SAS wheel set, looks like. And a Cervelo frame. So one thing about Zwift now, you can get so many different varieties of frames that you really could get probably your exact in real life bike by now in the game, if you wanted to. You could just about get it. Alright, this is a really good group. We are moving ever so slightly faster as a group than I was as an individual, so that's awesome. Thank you, Bikes FR. Appreciate it. All right, we do have a chat window open, folks. You don't have to be silent. You can voice your comments here in the live cast. I think this is a good time for me to go ahead and tap the power up. Pretty sure we're probably going to hit another banner here before the end. of this section, and look at this, the drafting is pushing me right to the front. It's so much draft that it catapults me forward. I wonder if it's double draft. Hey, anybody know if we're doing double draft on this? I did not read that deep into the promotion for this. I wouldn't be surprised if double draft is turned on too. That'd be pretty awesome. It would explain why I got catapulted there forward when I am just soft pedaling as soft as I can do it. No sense wasting that power up. And then I'll probably go back on the front and help out here. All right. Okay. Look at that. We are already more than 25% of the way through. Gotta love it. You know, I think riding in these events is so much more fun than free riding. In some sense, like if you really want to get some fast miles knocked out, pacer group or an event like this is absolutely the way to go, because you will find a big group that will want to hustle along as well, and you get those miles knocked out right quick. If you're the type of person that just likes to put in earbuds and look down at your bike computer the whole time in a TT position, you could probably just get a TT bike and just cruise around Tempest Fugit, and that would be probably the best scenario for that. There is folks doing all kinds of riding out here on Zwift. You will see not an insignificant number of pros when you're free riding. I don't know if the pros really get into these events. Like, what do they care about XP, right? Probably not. They got bigger things to focus on. But while you might not necessarily see too many pros in these events, at least these Watopia tours and Zwift tours, you will see them out there free riding for sure. I have seen quite a few. Not too many famous names, but you can tell that they're pros because they'll have a little orange jersey next to their name over in that bar on the right-hand side of your screen. And that little orange jersey with the word pro at the top indicates their status as a verified pro. Yes. Yes, indeed. So athletes of all abilities are found out here in the world of Zwift. Now, probably the biggest name that I can drop that I've ever seen in Zwift was Phil Guyman when he did a charity ride for No Kid Hungry. Probably going on about 4 years ago now. And that was pretty neat. That was like a virtual version of his cookie fondo. Might have even been the year we had the pandemic, so it might have been around that time frame for potentially. I would see why he would have done it during the pandemic. Yep, that is who I saw. And we've got some folks looking to try to bridge up to the next group. I think I'm pretty happy right where I'm at. And I think most everyone else is too. Oh, thank you, Bulldog. Or Build Box, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Okay, gotcha. You know, if I could ever get my Zwift Companion app to work on my network, I would probably be more likely to give ride-ons to folks. Looks like we got some folks that are kind of easing on up here. And I'll probably prefer to stick with them if I can. As long as my heart rate stays nice and steady. So this is where often splits do happen on these little climbs. Did I just see? Okay. Mirage. Thought I saw someone in a jersey. And you know, speaking of jerseys, in the last tour, the last stage, makeup stage, I think it was, makeup stage 5, I had mentioned about my jersey, not this one, the one that I use in-game that you often see me in. And I had asked y'all if any of you knew what that jersey was from. And I don't think I got any takers. It is a very difficult jersey to place. If you didn't go on that one group ride, I think is what it was, you would not have gotten it, and you would not know what it is. But the jersey that I got is for a group ride back in 2019, hosted by Black Sheep Cycling. Maybe some of you have heard of Black Sheep Cycling. I think it is more of an Aussie apparel company. Correct me if I'm wrong. If it's Australia based. And Black Sheep Cycling hosts an annual, at least they did back then, I don't know if they still do, an annual ride to make awareness for men's mental health and just bringing awareness to that. And so I very much support that particular cause, and I'm moving on here without the group. I don't think that's the group up ahead of me. What do you guys think? I think those are stragglers, so let me see where the group is. But being very much in, oh wow, our group is gone. I'll join with these two. Anyhow, being very much interested in that cause, there was a ride in 2019 called the 2019 Man's Ride. And the kit awarded for that was the kit that I wear. So I very much stand behind that particular cause. In fact, probably so much more so nowadays. I mean, you hear all these stories about people throwing their lives away, no matter what station in life they are. They could be celebrities, they could be athletes, they could be high schoolers. I really think mental health awareness is a very big deal that is not nearly talked about enough. And this really would be a great idea for people to be more aware of their associates, their acquaintances or friends in their workplaces, at their churches, schools, and just try to be our brother's keeper, you know? Try to show some care and concern. If somebody's acting off, acting different, ask them about it. See if you can draw it out of them. Maybe you just might be the person to change the direction that they're heading in life. I know somebody did that for me when I was in a bad spot. I've shared my testimony on my YouTube channel. You can go check it out if you want after the live stream, and you'll see that God did a wonderful, amazing work in my life. I thank God that the Lord saved me from a very destructive path. But I have to tell you, God used a very concerned person to do that. And if that person hadn't obeyed the Spirit's leading to come talk to me, I don't think I'd be here today. So I thank God, and I thank that person, John Hamill, wherever you are, if you're watching, now or later. I thank God for you, brother. Appreciate what you did. We can be that person for somebody today. Guarantee you there's somebody going through that very situation right now. So think about who's in your life, who's in your circle that you can reach out to. And frankly, don't put it off until tomorrow. My friend didn't, and I'm glad. I'll just say I'm glad that they didn't, okay? I'm glad that they did not put it off, that they went and saw me. So send that text, even if you can't call or see a friend. If you're out to dinner right now, watching this YouTube channel on your phone while you're waiting for your appetizer to be served, send that text to that friend or loved one. All right, I think we've reconstituted a little group here. Yeah, okay, this is good enough. We got 5, 6. Yeah, we got 5. Okay, that's good enough. Hopefully we can hold it together. Maybe we'll scoop up those 2 ahead of us. I'll see if I can motivate us to just kind of hold steady here and see if we can grab these 2 and make it 7. A nice number. I think the other person beside me has the same idea. If we don't catch him on the flat, we certainly can catch him on the next climb here. Although it would be more helpful, well, we already lost somebody. Whoops. Sorry. Not sure who that is. Looks like it's P Stone. Sorry about that. So I'm not exactly sure if we should drop 1 for the sake of trying to gain 2. I'm not really all about that, so maybe we'll just kind of keep it steady here. Hopefully, well, it looks like we definitely lost this person. Can't see. Yeah, they're kind of falling back. Ooh, did we lose another one? No. Okay, so we got 4 now. Hard finding that balance, right? Between going hard enough, and too hard. All right. Okay, so we are now getting ready to head out on the dirt section. Those of you who have not done stage 2 yet or are not familiar with the waistband, it is the largest loop in Watopia. I can't say in Zwift, I gotta really think about that one, but it's the largest loop in Watopia that does not cross over itself. So I'm not talking about routes that do figure 8s or anything like that. This is the largest enclosed loop in this particular world, so it is a long stage from that point of view. We're about ready to go up this little grade here. Is that the person that we just left behind? They're heading on up? Can't tell. So we got a little bit of work here to do ahead of us. We got some gravel to contend with, as well as a 1 and 2% grade for a few minutes. And then off to the volcano. All right. All right, I really like this pace tonight. Hey, Melissa. All right. Glad to have you join the stream tonight. Getting a little sweat on here tonight. Just a little. Not enough to even make the towel worth the effort. But we got a nice little group here going. Little group of 4 that I am currently heading up. And I was going to say we're going to scoop up member number 5, but this person is kind of falling back. I think they may be getting ready to do their cool down, perhaps. I don't think they're intent on joining us. Maybe not. Well, look at that. Are they in fact staying with us? Possibly. I am the engine on this little choo-choo train here we've got going. Hopefully we can keep it together. All right, making a right turn into the S's. Well, not technically the S's as Zwift knows it. I like to call these the S's too. So we'll call it S's number 2. All right, out of the gravel, and then back into some more gravel, and then some climbing. We're doing good, folks. We are now halfway done. So looks like we're going to finish up in about 1 hour. We've got some more folks falling back into our midst. Let me see if everybody's sticking together. No, everybody is not sticking together. So, the climbs, like I said, is where people tend to do their own thing. So I think what we'll probably end up doing is we'll probably end up forming 2 groups of 3. And I'm going to stay with this group here. Everybody else is pretty far up the road. I don't think, let me take a peek. You can also do this in Zwift too. You can take a peek at what is up ahead and see if it's worth the effort to go on up ahead. It looks like it's just all one-off riders here. No real groups at all, just single riders. Yep, single riders, that's it. Nothing worth chasing. This is probably the biggest amount of climbing that one, well, no, probably coming into Tempest Fugit is technically the biggest climb. But this is a pretty long drag here. It takes about, what, about 2 or 3 minutes maybe, if you're slow, like me, to climb up. Maybe under 2 if you're moving along with a nice group. We don't really have any groups. It's all just single riders out there now. We are really the last technical group, or one of the last technical groups in the event. You know, if I was, if my fitness was at a level that, like that guy, I was just about to suggest that my fitness was at a level where I could have some fun, I would be doing what that person is doing right now. I would be trying to bridge up as far as I can and see how many places I can advance. But I cannot do 3.6 watts per kilo, that is for sure. At least not for any length of time, not even worth it. Maybe in the last 15 minutes I might go a little harder depending on how my heart rate looks. And we got another person who's just chilling. I might have even kind of backed my group off here. It looks like my group is kind of a little bit back on this grade here, but we'll just see what happens. Let's keep chugging along here. There we go. We got somebody who's willing to join in. I would prefer to see if I could do this in under an hour. I don't really think so, because the fastest part of the course is the part we just did. So I'm thinking, my guess is going to be an hour and 2 minutes. No, hour and 4 minutes, I'm going to say, is when I'll roll across the line. We'll see. Still got people with us? Yes, we do. The train is still together. Oh, what did I just do? Hit the wrong key. Okay, that's a little... Trying to find the magic key that shows the entire group. You can do this. There we go. Look at that. We do have a little group here trying to get together. There we go. Okay. We'll do it like this. This is the last bend before we start flattening out and getting ready to go back down. It is almost it's almost a little Tron party we got here. What else we got besides the Trons? What else we got? Okay, we got that Madone. Got it. Yep, the Tron Trio and the Trek Madone. Oh, they suddenly fell back. And then there were 3. I scared them off. Either that or they're getting a sprinter's gap so that they can drop us. I've seen that done before too. You can never tell in Zwift. You never tell. All right, Pete Piper. Thank you, thank you. All right. Heading over to the volcano. Off there to our left, right over there behind that tree. Somewhere over there. I think it is. I could be wrong. Maybe it's to our right. Or straight in front of us. I think maybe it's actually straight in front of us. Let me cheat here and see. Actually, it's behind the mountain. How about that? That's right, because we curved to the right. See, I don't have very good Zwift bearings, apparently. Thought I knew this world. All right, everybody's back together. We can head on out. All right, here we go. Back down we go. Y'all are quiet in the chat tonight. You must be all eating your dinner. I don't blame you. That's what I'd be doing if I wasn't on this bike. Giving my hamstrings a little rest here. All right, there we go. Back onto some gravel. What do we got? We got 3, we got 4, 3. Okay, we lost one. Blackmore is kind of heading on up by themselves. Okay, we are good to go, says the computer. Happy to hear that. There's the volcano. We are not going up it tonight, thank you, Lord. Just going around. We're just going on the tourist route. Although I bet there'd be some crazy tourists that would try to go up and get a lava sample. So maybe I retract that. All right, here we go. Someone doing 2.2. They ride for pizza. So they got a lot of calories they got to burn off then. That's why they're going faster. All right, Blackmore is waiting for us. Thank you very much. That is very appreciative. That's even worth a ride on. Hanging back so that they would let us catch. Very gentlemanly. Even Ride for Pizza is kind of hanging with us. There we go. Okay, jump on. The train is moving. Whoops. Where's everybody? Uh-oh. Did I leave somebody behind again? Man, I'm not even trying that hard today. Yeah, we dropped somebody. Whoops. My bad. Sorry. Sorry, J. Pongrat. We're now under 10K. All right, here we go. Oh wait, Ride for Pizza did not stick with us. So we actually, even though they stormed ahead, they have now fallen behind. Okay. Everybody's just doing their own thing tonight. This is the volcano circuit. And we're just going to do one half of it and say goodbye to the volcano and head back to downtown. Okay, here we go. Feeling pretty chill today. I thank God for that. Wasn't sure if 1.5 was going to be something I wanted to do, but I'm feeling pretty good. We'll just hang out here around 1.5. Probably catch up with Jay with Six Pack. Ha! I get it. You have to say it You have to say it to realize what their name means. Six pack, got you there. Got you, six pack. I guess I'm one of the few boring folks that just uses my real name in the game. All right, okay, six pack, join on in. I'm not going to make a comment about whether or not your name is fitting. I will not be able to tell. All right, here we go. Got this little bump that usually destroys groups. We'll see what happens here with the three of us. Ride for Pizza's coming back. They're coming back on strong. They might actually, between them and Pongrat, we might see them catch back on here. All right. This particular group wants to keep moving fast. All right, that's what we're going to do. Ride for Pizza, you're almost there. Come on. You can do it. You can catch up. Just a few bike lengths back. There you are. Okay. Now Blackmore will do the honor of waiting just a little bit for us. We'll be there in a second. Thank you, thank you. Okay, one more bump. All right. Another little effort here. And then that's going to be it for a little while. And it's all flat. Mostly. No pace partners though. I wish they had pace partners on this one. I think we would have a lot more groups and a lot less fragmentation here of single riders if we had some pace partners to kind of hold things together. We're not a very Zwift riders are not a very cohesive bunch, unfortunately, if you haven't noticed. Not a lot of motivation to stick together. This is actually, what we're seeing here is kind of uncommon. And even more rare that somebody would let off the pedals to let a group catch up. Even more rare. In fact, I'm going to give Six Pack a ride on too. We're keeping it together as well. All right. Ride-ons with meaning, with purpose. That's what I say. All right. A little group of three is going to be a group of four here in a second. We can catch Bollock. No, sorry, Finney. We can catch Finney, which we are, thanks to Blackmore. This is like the opposite of what you usually see in Zwift, especially at the front end of these events. At the front of these events, not a lot of friendliness. It's a lot of competition. A lot of competition. Especially at the end. Usually the front end treats it more like a race. Don't tell me what the back end treats it like, because I haven't figured it out yet. All right, left turn, folks. In fact, I could even do a little Zwift wave here to our team. There we go. I'll be super friendly. There we go. As everybody else goes, how did he do that? It looks like Finney decided to finish. Nope. Nope, never mind. Maybe I have done that before. Let me think, what did Finney do? Finney probably had to jump off their bike for a quick second to get a fresh water bottle. Or something to that effect. They had to jump off the trainer for a quick second. Maybe they dropped their towel. That's my guess. They dropped their towel, and so they had to race on ahead so that they would not get left behind. So Finney, are you still with us? Yes. Okay. Yes. That has happened to me many times. This thing falling off the handlebars. All right. We are doing good, folks. We're now down to the last 20% or less. We might just hit it right at the 1 hour mark. We just might. Okay. All right, folks. Somebody's going to take the front here so I can give my heart rate a little bit of a break. All right, Finney, I know you're trying. Let's see what I can do here. All right. Okay. All right, there you go. Appreciate it. I'll follow through here very lightly. There is such a thing as drafting in Zwift. And that is why we are forming a rotating pace line, sort of. Not exactly the way it's supposed to be done, but not bad. Not bad for a bunch of uncoordinated Zwifters. You know what? I did not see a lot of banners. After Tempest Fugit, they sort of went away, didn't they? I didn't see any bonus banners at all. But at least we'll get something here. Okay. Okay, heart rate's coming back down. Thank you, Lord. All right. I've got a little spot I can use that drafting on before we climb up into the finish. Or maybe I'll use it for the finish. It's probably where I need to use it. All right, we claimed another member. I think they can stick with us. All right, Bollock, join the group. Folks, if you want to take a guess as to how this is going to turn out at the end, feel free to register your guesses up here in the chat window. Will there be a sprint finish? Will somebody decide they want to take the Gruppetto trophy? Will we all come in as a group? All nice and together. Like a bunch of best friends. Or will we have something else happen, which I'm not really sure what the other choice would be, to be honest with you. Everybody sprints together. There we go. Everybody decides to spice it up at the end. Maybe that's what will happen. I think my guess is, I was going to wait and see if anybody else wanted to register a guess. I don't want to influence the poll here, but my guess is that it probably will be spiced up just a little bit. Maybe one person will try to go just a little bit faster towards the finish. And one or two others will probably follow along, and there'll probably be at least one person who says, nope, I'm sticking to 1.5, and they just come on in. That might be me, actually. I don't know. But I do have drafting power up, so I may join in the fun. I may indeed. All right. See if we can all stick together. All right. Hey, Greg. All right. Nice to see you on Twitch. One more power up before the finish. Okay, thank you. All right, I'll probably, if it is where I think it is, I'm probably going to hit the draft. Well, if I hit the draft, I probably won't get a chance to use that other power up. I'll hit the draft up here on the flats. Thank you, I appreciate the intel. Not that this is a race, but thank you. This is not a race. Okay, Finney, yes. Yes, you have been very kind to us. You need to get a ride on too. Absolutely. Should have done it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go through the whole group now and make sure everybody's got a ride on. Oh, okay, there we go. I think they got a ride on. And yes, I'm giving Ride for Pizza a ride on just because I like their slogan. I haven't had pizza in a while. Maybe it's a subliminal message from the pizza industry. Pretty effective too, because that's very low key. If it is, wouldn't that be funny? If somebody, let's say a corporate Papa John's executive, puts that down, and every time they go out riding, sales tick up, I don't know, 1% or 2%. Wouldn't be surprised. It's got pizza on my mind. All right, this is it, folks. Last maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes maybe. I think we're going to do it. We're going to beat the 1 hour mark, which means my prediction is not going to work out, unfortunately. All right. All right, guys. We're all together. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I think what we'll do is I'll pop this off first. Take it easy. And then come in and lead the group in to the finish. Wow, that drafting power-up is taking a long time to get used up. Look at that thing. I'm sipping on that drafting power-up. Love it. Okay. It's going to be my turn up front here in a second. Okay, here we go. Nice and steady. Come on. I want to do about 1.8, 1.9. Okay. I would have thought that power-up would have dropped my heart rate down. It really didn't do very much. Okay. Well, I'll back off just a little bit then. Okay, folks. 1.7 kilometers seems too far. Is it really 1.6 kilometers to the to that finish banner? This just seems a little far away. Well, maybe I'm wrong. All right, Blackmore, we got a little work to do here. Looks like they decided to go the spice it up route. Let's see here. Okay, not bad. Yep, holding steady. How's Blackmore doing? Everybody together? Yep, everybody's together. Okay. Alright, time to roll off. Coming into the finish. Rolling at the same time as holding hands. All right. Very good. Maybe just a little bit, maybe just a little bit faster pace, but it looks like it might in fact happen. You've got at least a 50-50 shot of being right. Unless everybody gets arrows. Oh, everybody gets arrows probably. If Zwift had its way, I'd say no. I'm certainly not going to instigate anything. All right, I think that is about it. I think this is where we got to kick it off here. And we got one person kind of moving up. Looks like I might have used my arrow just a little too early. Oh, somebody just kicked it into another gear. Taco, you may have guessed wrong. Either that or they just want to be the first to cross the line in the group. Perfectly fine by me. No. They wanted... They wanted to get a little bit of a sprint in. Okay, well, you were close, Taco. Almost. Almost had it there. Bala could not resist at the very end. And such it is. There we go. In fact, let me jump on that group if I can make it. That'd be funny if I could get in line with the roller pacer here. No, goodbye. Not my speed. Well, folks, that is it. We're done, and we did do it in under 1 hour. So if you guessed under 1 hour, you did better than me. Yes, isn't it so? The urge to sprint is just way too much, even in a chill group, right? There's always one. All right, well, thank you, Taco and company, for joining me on the live stream today. That concludes stage 2 for me. Those of you who are looking to do it, feel free to do so. Looks like I chopped off about half of what I needed to get to level 52. If I did this stage again, I would be there, but I don't think I'll have time to circle back around to stage 2 before it moves on into history. I would suggest, given the fact that we've had 2 flat stages in a row, or relatively flat stages, that if you are looking to try to get your fastest leveling up done, now is the time to do it before they start throwing some climbing at us. It is inevitable. After all, this is the tour of Watopia, not the tour of the flats. All right, guys, have a wonderful Thursday. If it's beautiful outside, maybe you can get some outdoor riding in, or whatever you want to do. It's your world. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful Thursday. God bless, and finish strong.